Angie Senger with Men Stories Opry. And I'm talking today with Jeremie Ray Faga. Jeremie, thanks for being with us today. And I just met you short time ago here in Iowa. We're both in Iowa, in Lamar's, and dragged you over here because I saw you're a songwriter.
Yes.
And how long have you been writing songs?
Not that long. I've been playing guitar over 20 years, but songwriting probably the last 3 years. So.
Really? So just all of a sudden, stuff just started bubbling up?
It did. It's almost like a little bit of an anointing because even I don't know where the words come from at times. But my songs, sometimes I'll have a feeling, and then that'll turn into a melody in my head, and then I write the words. And sometimes the other direction. Every once in a while, I'll get the whole song at one time, and I'll write it down. But that's very unusual to have it happen that way. So,
why do you think it just all of a sudden started happening for you?
That I do
what
not know.
inspired your songwriting, or who inspired it?
I would say Don Williams, probably, when I went to his concert, and he had mentioned songwriting, and I got to thinking maybe I can do this. Maybe his songs affected me, and they're very easy to listen to, and my song style is very much that way.
So did you then just decide, maybe I can do that, and you just sat down and said, I'm going to write a song?
Yes, that's kind of how it worked. And at first I thought, what am I doing here, writing songs, relatively an unknown artist and things. And then as I progressed with the songwriting, I heard people say that they're either healed by my music or they fell asleep and they couldn't go to sleep. I would say my music is very much in the style of Don Williams. He was known as the Gentle Giant. So within my music, I don't have a lot of loud things like drums or anything. It's pretty much stripped down acoustic. I do add some sound effects. Like my song Iowa Storm, I have thunder, the sound of thunder in the CD, but I'm very selective which songs I put sounds in, if it's appropriate or not. So.
Nice, and you have something where you can just go ahead and add this.
Yes, Kyle Knapp at Dry Creek Recording Studio in Omaha is where I do my recording. And
how far is that for you to go? Because you live in Iowa.
Yeah, it takes me an hour to get over to Omaha, Nebraska.
To get to the studio.
To get to the studio takes me an hour. So, and that's a very interesting process. If you don't do it right the first time, you have to go through it again.
Oh, sure.
So, and time is money.
And again, and again.
So that's, yeah, again and again.
And then if you want to add the harmonies, and if you want to add this, then
and
it's again and again.
Like a friend of mine played fiddle. We're talking right now about the song and the title Free, which is on my Free album, the title. And so a friend of mine, Bill Gerlach, he played fiddle on 3 of the songs. Seminole Wind, which is from John Anderson, but the other 2 I wrote. He played fiddle on 4 in the Morning, he played fiddle on the song 3. So.
And he overdubbed that later.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and give a listen to this great song, and you liked it so much you titled your project Free.
Yes, Free.
And this is the song Free by Jeremie Ray Faga.